We're gonna do a question and answer. So I'm gonna start off. The first question, what made me start streaming in the first place? So basically, I always used to watch game streams when I was younger, so I thought it was cool. And then once I got my PC and I figured out how to record and everything and stream, I was like, I'm about to start streaming. For real, for real. Like, I feel like if I could just, I feel like it's fun, so why not? What's your biggest win or proudest moment in life so far? I feel like my biggest win is me actually doing what I wanted to do and accomplishing my goals. And I'm still not where I want to be, but I've been elevating. So me elevating, I could say that's my biggest win. So if you could if you could give one piece of advice to someone who's stuck right now, what would it be? I would say just keep going. Like, be just keep going, keep going. Even when it feel like it's not working, whatever your goals are. If you want to be a streamer, artist, whatever you want to be, just keep going. Even when it feel like you're not getting nowhere. If you keep working, you definitely getting somewhere. You just gotta keep going. That would be my advice. Do you actually follow the motivational stuff you talk about, or is it mostly theory? I actually follow what I talk about. You know, it's been a lot of times. I lose some motivation. Then sometimes you gotta have you gotta talk to yourself. Sometimes you gotta get in the mirror, really talk to yourself, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta motivate yourself when nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have you. Next question: what's the hardest lesson you've learned? Mm, the hardest lesson I learned was you gotta have you first. I just said that last for the last question, but is for real though. You gotta have yourself, have your back. Make sure you mentally, you gotta be strong. You gotta make sure you have your own back. Nobody gonna have your back, and nobody gonna support you like you gonna support yourself. So if you don't support yourself, how can you expect somebody else to support you? Or if you don't have, what I'm saying, that consistency in yourself, how you expect something? You gotta go hard yourself. You gotta push yourself more than anybody. Okay. Have you ever wanted to quit streaming or self improvement stuff? I definitely. I wouldn't say I wanted to quit. I would say I wanted to take a break. Sometimes sitting in front of a camera and you sitting here. Sometimes it's not hard. It's just sometimes when you don't see the results that you want. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be wanting to stop sometimes, but I keep going. It be like a temporary feeling type. Who or what inspires you the most? Hmm. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to streaming, uh, Castanet is he inspired me. Uh, I seen like how he streamed, and he a goat at that. He really a goat at this. Like he got this in the bag for real, for real. Uh, Next question: what's one thing you do every day, no matter what? One thing I do every day, no matter what. I just always I try to have that talk. I try to like keep myself going. I try to like get something done. You get what I'm saying? I try to get something done every day to get closer to where I want to be in life. You know, I try to keep that discipline, keep my discipline. Not I'm saying? Just spending so much money and just, just trying to stay on top of my game, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause once you let yourself slip, or you start wilding, you just let yourself do that, you're gonna keep doing it. So I try to, just stay disciplined every day and never forget, like, every day, like, it's my destiny, it's my future. However I move today is gonna be the outcome, gonna be whatever work I put in today. That's one thing I try to do every day. Okay, next question. If someone asks why they should watch your stream, what would you say? Hmm. I feel like someone asked me that, I would say you should watch my stream because it's it's entertainment. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, sometimes it be crazy moments. Like it's interesting. I'm very interested. And for the main reason why I would say you should watch it, because it should be a part of my growth. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm going to be a big streamer one day. I'm gonna, I'm working on it every day. I'm going to be like, just experience the growth. Just watch me grow. And if you're a streamer, come grow with me. That's the type of time I'm on. So I feel like I don't think people should miss out on my my growth with this streaming. Next question. Do you think anyone can level up quickly, or does it take years? I feel like it's a lot of ways you can level up quick, and everybody success and career and how fast they go up is different. Some might go up in a month. It might take somebody a year. It might take somebody 2, 3 years, 5 years. It might take somebody a week. Like you. Sometimes it could take years. Sometimes it could take months. Like you never know. What mistakes you see most people making when trying to improve themselves? Mm. A lot of things I see. People always try to please everybody. You can't please everybody. You gotta, whatever you do, you gotta do it for you. You know what I'm saying? That's first. And a lot of people don't be consistent. When some people think it's overnight, they might watch somebody else and think, oh, they go up overnight, I could go up overnight. You can't, you can't do that. Everybody life is different. You can't base your success off somebody else's success. You gotta do. Everybody got a different story. You got your own story. I got my own story. Sally got her own story. Kev got his own story. Everybody got their own story. So it's like, stick. You know what I'm saying? Just stick with it. Like, just be consistent. So that's consistency. I see people give up quick and pleasing everybody. Everybody's not gonna like you, no matter what you do. It's always gonna be people that don't like you. There's always gonna be people that love, and there's always gonna be people that hate. That just hate for no reason. They might not like how you talk. They might not like how you look. They might, you can't please everybody. Next question. If you could go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Bruh. Yo. Focus on the money. Not too much. Yeah, focus on the money. Focus on God. And leave these girls alone. Yo, my biggest downfall be females sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I would tell my younger self to stay away from the females, or focus on your goals, focus on money, God, and your mental health. Just be careful who You know what I'm saying? Don't let negative energy around. You know, take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself. That's what I would tell my younger self. Okay, next question. Are you more of a talker or a listener when it comes to learning life lessons? Me, I'm a good listener. I'm a good listener. Cause I'm the type of person I listen and sometimes I learn from other people mistakes. I sit back and watch and I watch and whatever mistake somebody else make, I might, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to go different about it. I'm gonna go a different way about it. I'm not gonna do the same thing because, you know, I'm learning from what I just witnessed. You get what I'm saying? And I also talk, you know, I'm a always, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna talk too. You get what I'm saying? So, but a lot of times I like to listen because I like to, you know, I like to pick up different things from different people, like good things, not nothing bad, crazy. Like, I just, you know, I like to pick up on stuff fast. So, you know, I try to listen and I try to, you know, observe, analyze, and, you know, and make sure, you know, I pave a way for myself. Next question. What's your motivation when you feel lazy or burnt out? Hmm, that's a good question. When I feel burnt out, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to a lot of motivational things. I listen to a little bit of what's his name? Andrew Tate. Them little clips, them clips that I be seeing Andrew Tate on YouTube and his videos. You know, I just watch YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that it be motivating me because sometimes you need to hear, like you need to hear the real. Like sometimes you just gotta hear the real, cause I mean it's a lot of things. Like I listen to motivation. I listen to music. You know, sometimes I be, you know, sometimes it be a conversation I have with a family member, and they might say something that just click like, oh, nah, you right, like then I just that be my motivation right there. Sometimes I use the hate as the motivation. I'm like, oh, you don't believe me? You talking down on me? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Sometimes that be the motivation. And it could be the love too, you know, the people around me, that's the real supporters, you know, they tell me what I'm doing, you know, I use that as motivation too. Do you believe luck is real or is it all just action? I feel like it's some things in life. I feel like you could get lucky, and also I feel like it's both. It's kind of both. You could get lucky, or it could be, you know, you work you work for what you wanted and you get it. If you put in the work, you going 9 times out of 10 you gonna get it. Sometimes some people get lucky and get stuff. It could be money, whatever it is. It don't like. I feel like it's luck and it's work is earned. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, that's my Q&A. I'm gonna I'm definitely giving y'all some more content. It's just I don't be really knowing what to do for real, but I'm definitely gonna start pushing out more content and streaming. I'm gonna keep streaming. Make sure y'all join my streams, my gaming streams, and you know, let me know what games y'all want me to play. You know, if y'all have ideas, just DM me. My Instagram is R2G Bands. Just DM me. You know, I'm a cool person. I'm open to different ideas. Just, you know, if I'm rocking with it, I'm gonna rock with it. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, just tap in.